So welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Mariners franchise here. And before we get into any games, just a few roster moves. So looking at the guys in AAA, the bullpen, we saw him last time. Art Warren just absolutely dominating. He has been fantastic. ERA around .57. Verano ERA at .88. So two guys right there with an ERA under 1. I see Verano last year struggled a little bit. And then Sam Dyson, he has an ERA of .81. And last year in the majors, he actually performed well. Just had a bad spring training. That's why he started out in AAA. So I think what we're going to do here is bring up Sam Dyson to the bullpen. Now, I don't want to send him down because he's our only lefty in the bullpen, but he has really been struggling. So we're going to send down Alvarez to AAA. And we're going to bring up Dyson. I was thinking about going with Art Warren, just how well he has performed here so far. But since Dyson pitched pretty well last year, I think he's been pitching just as good as Art Warren. I think we're going to send up Dyson here right now to the bullpen and give him a shot as we're going to get into a game here against this Tampa Bay Rays team. They're 30-33, a little bit back of the Blue Jays and Red Sox, trying to stay in contention still here early on in the season. We're going to face Trevor Richards, and here comes Dee Gregorius right now, second on our team in RBI, and he has been outstanding. One of the best pickups of the offseason. He has been fantastic. He is having a career year, on pace for over 40 home runs. He's never hit that in his career. Looking at it here as he's going to swing through that curveball for strike 3. And here comes Mookie Betts. Obviously signed big money, but man, he has been well worth it. He's been fantastic as Betts is going to ground this one over to third, over to first, and that will be the end of the inning there in the first. But still, Gregorius and Betts have been fantastic. That is for sure. As Jeff Samardzija is going to be on the mound, he has been the pitcher struggling a little bit this year. And hopefully against this Rays lineup, they're not too bad, but it's a hit-or-miss lineup, and hopefully he can take care of business here in Tampa. So with one down here in the first 0-1 count here to Joey Wendell. Pitch. He's going to rip this one right up the middle. That was absolutely crushed, and luckily it didn't get crushed even more than that. So Wendell will be on there with one down. And here comes Austin Meadows to the plate. 0-1 count to him. Grounds this one off. That's going to go off Samardzija's foot. And no play, obviously, there at first base. So first and second here with one down. Looks like Samardzija is okay, and that's going to bring up Hunter Renfroe. You can see what he's doing against lefties, not so much against righties, and hopefully this trend will continue here. 0-2 pitch, swings through on the fastball for strike 3, and now 2 down. Willie Adams to the plate. Can Samardzija get out of this jam? Ground ball up the middle. Kaiboom's got it. Force at second will get him, and that will be the end of the first inning. So 2 straight hits. Really ends up for nothing for Tampa Bay, as here comes Evan White to the plate. Last year, second in voting in Rookie of the Year. This year, a little bit struggling, but hopefully he can get it going here, as we're still, like I said, early on in the season. As he gets a hold of this one, this one's going to be way black, and that's going to be gone. See you later, his 7th on the season, and would love to see him get going, that is for sure. As a guy that has been really starting to get going is right there, Carter Kieboom, as he rips that one right up the middle. A little bit of a chuck and duck action. He's been starting to really perform well. Got off to a slow start in that first month, but really starting to hit the ball. And same thing with Jarred Kelenic. Now, at home, he's doing it on the road, but at home, not so much. Obviously on the road now, so hopefully Kelenic can really come through here. And he gets a base hit. That's going to get through. CNI single. Going to advance Kieboom over to second. So we got first and second here with 2 down. That's going to bring Austin Nola to the plate, trying to come up with a 2-out hit here to not going to run, and that is going to get through for a base hit. Kieboom is going to be on his way to the plate. Through to the plate. We got a play at the plate, and he's going to be gunned down at home plate for out number 3, and the game remains 1-0. As we go to the bottom of second, Manuel Margot, former prospect, played with the Padres, has really been struggling, but this one's going to bounce in between White and Kyle Lewis, and now he's going to be on his way to third, and he's going to head home, throw at the plate, and he is going to be out. Unbelievable. Instead of staying at third base, decides to go all the way, easily thrown out there at the plate, and that will end the inning for the Rays. As we head into the fourth, and this game is still only 1-0. That solo home run there from White as Daniel Vogelbach trying to get into it. That's going to be ripped right off the wall. Can he make his way to second base? It was hit so well, but the throw luckily is offline. So to start out this fourth inning, we got a leadoff double, and hopefully we can add some more runs to this lead as Kieboom to the plate. He ripped that one up the middle earlier. And this one's going to be hit very well. That one's going to be in deep right center. Looking up, it's going to be caught, but it's going to allow Vogelbach to get over to third base here with 2 down now. So we'll need a base hit to knock him in. Can we get that with Jarrett Kelenic coming to the plate? Singled earlier. Can he come up with a nice hit here to knock in a run? 1-0 count here to Kelenic. Pitch from Richards, and Kelenic's going to rip this one. It's going to be a base hit, and that will score the run. Nice job by the youngster coming out with a big 2-out hit to add the lead here, giving us 2-0 here in the 4th inning. As Samardzija has been pitching pretty well so far for these first 3 innings as we head now to the 4th. And the shift works out in our favor that time. That was absolutely ripped right up the middle, but Dee Gordon waiting for that one. Easy out there. And that's going to bring up Willie Adams to the plate here with 1 down. 0-1 count there to Adams. He rips this one just foul down the line. 0-2 count here to Adams, and this one's ripped. This one's going to be deep. Will we have a play on it? Kelenic looking up, and he can't get to it. It's going to be gone. And that short wall there in left field. Adams with the solo home run. So just as we get the run, the Rays get the run right back and put this back to a 2-1 ball game. As just trying to get out of this 4th, and he gets Nate Lowe here to ground back to the pitcher, and that will be out number 3 of the inning. But still back to a 1-run ball game as we head into the 5th. Mookie Betts to the plate, swings through that pitch now, make it 0-2 here with 2 down, man on first. Ball gets away. That's going to allow Gregorius to go up to second base. So maybe a 2-out hit here once again can knock in a run. 1-2 count here to Betts. Richards with the pitch. Betts is going to ground this one over to third, and that will be an easy out there at first base. So can't come up with anything there. Game remains at 2-1. As we'll head to the top of the 6th now, and Daniel Vogelbach to the plate, 2-0 count. He'll take that pitch outside. We're at a 3-1 count here. Hitters count, pitched by Richards. And Vogelbach's going to swing, foul that one away. And now 3-2 count. Can he work maybe a walk? Pitch, and he's going to work more than a walk. That is an absolute moonshot. Nobody even moving, looking up. I'm surprised that did not hit the roof. Just about did, and it gets out of here as Vogelbach kicks his 16th home run of the season. Gets that run back, puts the lead back up to 2, 3-1, and that's going to be it there for Richards as the Rays will go to the bullpen now and try to keep this at a 2-run game. They'll bring David Bednar into the ball game. So with 1 out, we got Carter Kieboom to the plate, and he rips this one. That one's going to be down to the line. He's had a pretty good game here so far. He's going to be on his way to second base, and hopefully he'll be in there with a double. He will. So man in scoring position here with 1 down, and Jarrett Kelenic came up with a big solid hit earlier to not going to run with 2 down. Can he come up with something here as he rips this one? And that is going to get down for a hit. It's going to be misplayed by the right fielder there. That's going to allow Kieboom to head home to the plate and score, and he will be in there. So a big hit by Kelenic once again. He's having a fantastic game. Second RBI for him. Puts the lead up to 3. You can see how this was just a little bit in between. Wasn't sure how to play it, and just that little bit of misplay allows Kieboom to come home and score. So puts the lead up the 3, 2 down here, still in the 6, and that's going to be Austin Nola just going for that change up there, and that'll be out number 3. But still, at 2 runs in this inning, and increase the lead for Samardzija here. Up to 72 pitches in the 6th, pitching well so far, and that is going to be down for a base hit and gets Pat's Betts. That is going to be major trouble. On his way to third base. Can we get this in? Do we have another play at the plate? And a possible inside the park home run. They'll stop him this time at third. And that's going to bring Renfroe to the plate as Renfroe swings through that slider for strike 3. And that's going to be 2 down here in the 6th. So it's going to be up to Willie Adams, who hit the solo home run earlier. Pitched by Samardzija, a little bit inside. 3-0 now count. Samardzija, you can see, starting to run out of gas. It's a little bit surprising. That's going to be ball 4. So he'll work the walk, and that'll bring Brandon Lowe to the plate. 0 for 2 so far in this ball game, looking for a key 2-out hit. He pops this one up. Over, watch out to the bullpen. Looking up, and it's going to be foul. Kelenic can't come up with it, but it doesn't matter as Samardzija comes right back. See you later, Brandon Lowe. Gets out of that jam. And now we head into the 7th. We're going to bring Sam Dyson in, absolutely just coming up from AAA, been pitching so well. And let's see if he could shut down this Rays team as Margot to the plate. 1 out so far in this 7th. 0-1 count, grounds this one over to third. Gregorius up with it, has that one easily for a ground out. So 2 down here in the 7th. That's going to bring up Josh Fegley. 1-1 count to him. And that one's hit well, but that's going to be right at Mookie Betts for out number 3. So Dyson gets out of that 7th with no big deal. And we'll bring in Taylor Williams down to the 8th. Still a 4-1 ball game. Trying to continue to shut down this Rays offense, but maybe they got something going here, as that's going to be a leadoff hit on its way to second. Should be in there with that speed, and that's a leadoff double here for Tampa Bay for Wander Franco. So bring up Austin Meadows, 2 for 3, having a pretty good ball game with 1 away. That's going to be through for a base hit. Let's see if they send him home. They will not. So they'll keep Franco there at third, first and third now with 1 away. So we go to the bullpen. Dustin May's going to come in to try to shut this down. 1-2 count, fouled away there by Renfroe. Another 1-2 pitch. This one's crushed deep, way back, and it's just going to turn foul. Almost a tie ball game. And on the next pitch, 99, he can't keep up with that one. Strike 3 there, and brings up Willie Adams, who hit that homer earlier. One more swing. Yeah, we could be tied up, but he's going to come through with a base hit. That is going to score Franco there. He'll come in, puts this back to a 4-2 ball game, and he's still not over. See if we can get out of this. Here comes Brandon Lowe to the plate. 2-2 count, 2-on, 2 out. Pitch by May, and he's going to get him there, and Kai Buma's up with it for out number 3. So no more damage done as we'll head to the 9th, bring in Cody Allen, and try to save this ball game. 2 out here, 0-2 count. That one's absolutely crushed there. And luckily for us, another one that just goes foul. Let's see if we can get Franco here to end this ball game. 1-2 pitch. And he gets him there on the sinker, looking strike 3. And we'll get out of Tampa Bay with a win, 4-2. Samardzija will get the victory. Pitched pretty well. Just ran out of gas there in that 6th inning. And luckily the bullpen comes through and can seal the deal. So not a whole lot, obviously, in that ball game, but really Jarrett Kelenic came through with some really solid hits. There's a couple RBIs with 2 down. That was fantastic. Getting the win. And now I would say pretty much that was the maybe a mid-card battle. This is the main event. Taking on this Oakland Athletics team. They are 49-16. They are fantastic. Now, granted, the last 10, they're only 5-5, so coming down a little bit, but still, taking a look at this team. Lorano's at 88 overall. Marcus Semien is a 95. He's hitting .362. 23 homers, 58 RBI. Insane. Matt Olson's a 91. He's got 11 homers of himself, 38 RBI. Look at Matt Chapman, 99 overall, batting .337, 17 home runs, 70 RBI. We're not even at the All-Star break yet. He almost has 100 RBI at the All-Star break. Insane. That is crazy. We got a month left. He could get around, maybe 90 RBI by the All-Star break. That is absolutely crazy. Looking at their pitching staff, you can see why this team is so good. This team is absolutely stacked. I mean, these are going to be some tough games. I mean, when your 5th pitcher is an 81 overall and 5-1, jeez. I mean, that's tough to deal with. Their bullpen, solid as well. This is a very complete team, and you can tell by their record, and we're going to take them on. We've only faced them once this season so far, and we did sim those games, but we got swept in a 3-game series at Oakland. So this is the first time we've seen them in about a month and a half. So here we go. Best versus the best. We got Paxton, Luzardo, and the A's will start this ball game off with a base hit, and one of the best offenses in baseball. And here comes Marcus Semien to the plate. 0-2 count to him. He's going to ground this one over. Kai Boom, instead of throwing it over to first just to get the out, tries for the double play, and it does not work out. So that is going to bring Matt Olson to the plate. 2 on, 1 down. 1-1 pitch to Olson. He's going to rip this one, and the A's are starting off with a bang. That's a base hit, and that will be a run to start off this first inning. And still only 1 down, and that's going to bring Matt Chapman to the plate. He has obviously been killing it this year. 1-2 count here to Chapman. Grounds this one over to first. Could get a double play ball. And it will be a double play, a big double play. And Oakland only gets 1 run there in the bottom half of that first. So here comes Jesus Luzardo. 9-1 on the season. Just absolutely dominant. And hopefully we can get to him here, as we got a pretty good offense of our own. So 3-2 count here to Didi Gregorius. And that is going to be down for a base hit. Even with the shift, just hit hard enough. It gets down, so he'll get on first. That's going to bring Mookie Betts to the plate here. 9 games, hitting .344, So he's looking pretty good, trying to get a early strike here. So 0-1 count to Betts. Luzardo with the pitch, and Betts crushes this one. This one's going to be back in the gap, way back, looking up, and it's going to be gone. Mookie Betts has done this all season. Another big first inning, 2-run homer here, then gives us the lead here 2-1, and I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of these in this ball game with the way this Oakland A's offense is. They are fantastic. So we'll go into the second with the 2-1 lead, as that's going to bring Stephen Piscotty to the plate. He's killing it too. He'll swing through that pitch, but man, he's hitting around 330. It's just crazy what this A's offense is. As they got a man on first, one down. Chad Pinder's going to rip this one for a base hit. So once again here in the second, this A's offense getting it going with 2 on and only 1 away. It's going to bring Sean Murphy to the plate. 2-2 count here to Murphy. He'll take the fastball inside and works it at a 3-2 count here. Payoff pitch and gets him there on the cutter. Nice job by Paxton. And now with 2 down, he's going to bring the order back up as Liriano comes up. Hit the single earlier and looks like he's going to have himself another one, and this one gets by Kyler Murray. Murray can't come up with it. 1 run will score. Second man in. He is in there. And the A's have just gotten a 2-run double there. Misplayed out and right. Should have just been a bases loaded and probably, single and a bases loaded, but it ends up being a double with 2-run scores. And now a play at the plate here, and the throw is offline. Another run scores, and the A's have 3 here in this second inning as their offense is getting going. And it's a 4-2 lead, and we're still not out of this. It's going to bring Matt Olson to the plate. He crushes that one. That's going to be back. It keeps carrying, but Betts is going to get underneath of it right there before the wall in the warning track for out number 3. So Oakland, just like that, takes the lead right back, and that is going to be swung through by Murphy, and that'll be out number 3 there in the second, so we can't respond as we now head to the third. That's going to bring up Matt Chapman, and the shift does not work out for us. That one is hit perfectly. Chapman on his way to second base to lead off this third inning with the double, and man, say it again, this offense is outstanding. As Stephen Piscotty to the plate, and he crushes this one, and all Kelenic can do is look up and see this one go out of the ballpark. 2-run home run here for Stephen Piscotty, and not the greatest day here so far for Paxton. It's 6 runs on the board here, still not out of the third. Next batter up, this one's crushed, this one's back, this one's gone. Another home run here, back-to-back home runs. And that is going to be it for James Paxton. Just a rough ball game against this A's team. 7 runs in 2 1/3 innings. Got to go to the bullpen, but guess what? It doesn't matter. The A's offense just continues to crush the ball. Still just 1 away here in this third inning, and it is not looking good. This might look like an absolute blowout here, and then let's see if we can get this one finally get out of the inning there. But the A's add 3 more here in this third inning, makes this a 7-2 ball game. We really need to get some offense rolling here. So Kyler Murray playing with the base hit. He's on there to start off this third inning, and that's going to bring Dee Gordon to the plate. So Gordon up. He's going to rip this one back in the middle. So there's 2 guys on there. Another base hit here. See if we can get something rolling. We got top of the order up. We got Didi Gregorius, Mookie Betts on plate, already with the home run. Can we get something rolling? As Gregorius rips this one, that's going to be the gap. Murray will score easily. Dee Gordon with the speed. He'll be on his way to home plate. He will score as well. And at least we've got 2 back so far, making this a 7-4 ball game. Still nobody down in this third with a man at second. And Betts to the plate, and he rips this one, but that is going to be caught by Simeon for out number 1. So it's now 2 down. Gregorius over on his way to third. Carter Kieboom to the plate. Need a base hit to score him. 1-1 pitch to Kieboom. He hits this one, but that's going to be easy grounder over to Simeon. Makes the play. Just gets him in time for out number 3. So at least we got 2 on the board there in the bottom half of that third inning to put this to a 3-run lead. But they just come right back as Marcus Simeon crushes that one out of here. 3rd home run of the ball game for this A's team. Simeon is 24th already this season. And yeah, you can see the numbers on Paxton. Not good. As Cody Anderson himself struggling here. as the lead back up to 4. 2-2 pitch here to Biscotti. He'll ground this one off to Dee Gordon. He'll be up with it, out number 3, but the A's just add another one. They have scored in every inning so far, putting up 8 runs so far in 5 innings. As Dee Gordon trying to get another rally rolling here in this 5th inning. He'll lead off with a base hit there. And really, I have to say, I'm glad we kept Dee Gordon this year. You can see he's right up there, 3rd on the team in hits. He's really performed. Defensively, he's good, brings the speed. So far, that has been a really good re-sign. I'm glad we didn't trade him. We kept him. As Mookie Betts trying to get 2 runs back. But, man, that ball just died out there. I thought that had more on it, but that's going to be an easy just fly ball. And that's going to bring up Vogelbach to the plate here with 2 down in the 5th. Trying to come right back, and that's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Gordon is going to be on his way to 3rd. Throw to third base is going to be late, so he'll get over there 1st and 3rd now, bringing Kai Boom to the plate. Can Carter Kai Boom come up with a huge 2-out hit? And that's exactly what he's going to do. Comes through with a hit. Gordon scores easily. On his way to the plate now is Vogelbach. He's going to be sent in. Throw from Semien to the plate, and he's gunned down at home. To end this 5th inning, cannot score another one. Maybe should have held him up, but made the decision there, but it did not pay off as the game remains now at a 3-run ball game as we go to the bullpen again. Tua Viola trying to end this one here, gets us a ground out. That's going to be over to first base, so nothing going for the A's there in the 7th inning. And since that 5th inning, the bullpen has shut them down, as now you can see we're to the 8th inning. Still an 8-5 ball game, 2 out. That's a ground ball over to first base, out number 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the 8th here. We need something going here, as our offense as well has been shut down here the last few innings. And here we go. Can we possibly get something going in this 8th, as Vogelbach's going to take a ball there for the walk. So here comes Jarrett Kelenic, who came up big in that Rays game, and he comes up huge here. This one's way back. It's fair. It's gone. 2-run shot here in this bottom of the 8th brings us right back at a 1-run ball game, 8-7. Huge hit from Kelenic. And we're right back in this ball game. Still not out of this 8th. Obviously have one more bat in the 9th. All right, somehow we're in this ball game here, 8-7. So Evan White to the plate, and on 3-1 he'll take a walk. So tying run on, go ahead run coming to the plate. So the A's will go to the bullpen once again, bringing in Jake Diekman. So can Murphy come up with a big hit here? That one's going to be hit. That one's going to be caught there. Thought that might possibly get to the gap, but not enough there. That'll be out number 2, and that is going to bring up Kyler Murray. Can Murray come up with a huge hit here? First pitch here to Murray. He's going to rip this one, but right at Semien for out number 3. So let's go to Sam Dyson out of the bullpen. Try to keep this at a 1-run ball game as they lay down the bunt. Kemp lays down the bunt, and it works out perfectly. So with 1 away, he'll get on first base, and that's going to bring up Marcus Semien here to the plate. 1-0 count here to Semien. He rips this one. That's going to get through for a base hit. So the A's trying to get a rally going here, as that is going to move over to 3rd. Kemp, 1st and the 3rd. 1 away here in this 9th inning, just trying to keep this at a 1-run game. So we're going to bring in Cody Allen to try to shut this down. 2-2 count to Matt Olson, and he rips this one deep, and that is going to definitely be enough to score Kemp. As Betts up with the throw, but that is definitely going to not be in on time. Rays get a run back, putting this back to a 2-run ball game here in this 9th inning, and they're still not done. Here comes Matt Chapman to the plate, and he's going to foul that one away. Got to get out of this in a 2-run deficit. Can't allow any more, but it's going to be more. Matt Chapman absolutely crushes this one. Way back and gone. Devastating here in this 9th inning. They add 3 runs in this 9th inning, just trying to get out of it. Gets Biscotti swinging through there, but puts the lead back up to 4, 11-7. And now going into this 9th inning, that is going to make that a lot tough, as Jake Diekman still in this ball game, as Gregorius is going to draw a walk here to start this 9th inning. We've had some miracles before, but this would be the biggest miracle so far, down 4 to a really good A's team, as Betts works it to a 3-2 count. Looking, and it's going to be a ground ball over to 3rd, 5-4 to 3 double play is going to end this ball game. And that is a loss of 11-7. So the A's offense just came to play today. I mean, so did ours. We put up 7 runs, but man, can't allow 11 runs and really think about winning the ball games. But that's the best team in baseball right now. That is for sure. As really want to see what we do these next 2 games. I can't wait to see what we do. Hopefully we do not get swept. Hopefully we can take care of some business there and take those 2 games. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. If you please leave a like, that'd be awesome, and subscribe. You guys stay safe out there. I will see you in the next one. You have a good one. Bye-bye.